Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Krystal and it is time for PickPong. As you can tell by the time of the month and the title, it is time for me to pick a new TBR.
My love language is your time and attention.
We play a fun game called PickPong where I will throw ping pong balls into cups, and each cup has a prompt on the bottom that I have to try and fulfill. If you want to, I'll have the playlist linked all down below so you can go check it out. So I've just got to pick my prompts. So I'm going to do this at random. My eyes are closed. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think I have 10 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's matching initials to me. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I forgot my own game because I actually need 15. So hold on. Let me bring these in here and I will grab 5 more.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So we have 11, 12, 13, 14, of course, and 15. Before we jump in, I just want to show you a little bit of how I did last month. So it is safe to say that I have completed PickPong this month. For odd page number, I had The Problem with Forever by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and I did finish this one. For random letter generator, I had The Gravity of Us by Phil Stamper, as my letter was P, and I have finished this one. For bookbox book, I had Welcome to Blackwood by Kaya Thompson, and I am in the middle of this one, but it is 5 days until the end of the month, so I do have time to finish this one. I am about 100 pages in, so I am safe to say that I will finish that one. For bird, I got a book with the bird on the cover, which was Lament by Maggie Stiefvater, and I have finished this one. For star, I decided to finish off To Sleep in a Sea of Stars by Christopher Paolini because I still had about 400 pages left to complete, so I counted it as a book. And it is safe to say I finished this one too. And the last one was a thriller, which I read 200 Minutes of Mystery by Jack Heath, and I finished this one. So because I finished my PickPong, I do get to pick a reward. So let's find out what my reward is before we jump into PickPong. Also, if you want to hear my thoughts on any of these books, stay tuned as I will be posting a wrap-up video in the next couple of weeks. So I have landed on choose a prompt. So when I did this one, it means that I get to pick a prompt and replace one of the ones that were chosen blindly. Now this is going to be hard for me to do because Anthony has come in and put surprise rewards and punishments on the bottom of all of these cups. So I don't really want to have a look. So I'm going to hold on to this, and if I get a prompt that I don't want, I can swap it out for a prompt of my choice. If it's a reward or a punishment, I still have to keep that reward or punishment. But that's what I'm going to do with this reward. I'm going to hold on to it until I get a prompt I want to potentially swap out for a prompt I really want to hit, if that makes sense. So that I don't spoil where the rewards and the punishments are, because they're meant to be a surprise. Now I do have a few books that I am trying to get on this list today. I have a bunch of books from publishers that I'm hoping to get to, so I have a whole stack put aside that I am hoping to get. I also have, if you haven't seen already, last week I posted a bunch of books that were on my new unhaul project, so I'm obviously trying to get those on there if I can, so that my book buying ban ends and I can go back to buying books. But for now, that's pretty much all I'm hoping to get on there. I don't really have many buddy reads or anything this month, and I haven't decided what my prompt book is going to be for the Buzzwordathon this month. So I'm just kind of going into this blind, and we will see what I get and where the prompts take me. Now I've already picked my reward, as you would have seen earlier, so we are just going to jump straight on into the first row. And of course, we start with a miss. We'll try again for successful prompt number 1. Yay! Let's see if there is a reward or a punishment under one of these. there is not, and we got the prompt gold, which means that I need to pick a book that has gold, I don't know how you would describe it, writing or trimmings on it. So something like We Must Be Brave, which has got gold down the side, gold foiling, that's the word I'm thinking of. So we obviously have We Must Be Brave, we have The Court of Miracles, we have, do I have any that are on my Unhaul project or my 21 books to read in 2021 or any of that? Oh, you know what I'm going to pick, because I wanted to read these this year, is Shadow and Bone by Libro. I really liked Six of Crows, and I had fun with it, but I didn't want to read Crooked Kingdom until I went back and read the Shadow and Bone trilogy, and I didn't want to watch the series until I'd watched the trilogy, and I just have serious FOMO, so I'm going to read Shadow and Bone by Libro for my gold prompt. And I want to say a huge thank you to Rebecca, who is Books, Candles and Cats over on Bookstagram, for sending this one to me as a gift. And we will replace that prompt with, and we'll replace that one with Friends Wish List. Well, at least we know now that that cup is safe from punishments, but it also doesn't have a reward in it. So anyways, let's try for successful throw number 2. I swear I haven't been practicing. Okay, do we have a reward or a punishment? Anthony, you are so mean. So not only have I landed on +1 book, but he's put a punishment on it. Like, what? How cruel is that? He just laughed in the background. Okay, so we automatically are doing 6 books for this month because I've got +1 book. But then I also have to grab a punishment out. So let's see what that is. Oh, no! Oh, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use my reward of choose a prompt and replace that +1 so that I don't have to use it with something else. I still have to take the punishment, but I don't have to use the +1 book. Oh, okay, hold on. I've just got to find a prompt that I want to replace that with. Okay, I am going to replace it with Buddy Read. And that is because I am reading Girl 1 by Sarah Flannery Murphy, which comes out on the 2nd of July, with the book club biddies that I'm friends with over on Instagram. So that's what I'm doing. I still have to take the punishment, but I don't have to add the extra book. So, ha! Suck it, Anthony. Loophole. But let's pick my punishment. Okay, and we have to remember that I've added a punishment in here now, which is Bomb Book, which is one of those books down there that are in my Unhaul project. Okay, so I have gotten take away half the cups. So I take away half of the cups until I get it in successfully, and then the cups come back, because that's how the punishments work. They're only in play until I get it into the cups. So let's replace this prompt, and then I will remove half of the cups. And we will replace it with dystopian. I love a good dystopian, so I'm going to keep that cup there knowing that that's what that is. And then the rest are just going to go at random. I don't know where I'm going to put these because they've got water in them, I guess on the floor. So there's 14 here and 1 here, so I'm just going to get rid of 7 cups. And then I'm just going to spread these kind of like out, I guess, so it's harder because they're not all together. Okay, so half the cups are gone. I've only got 1 miss. I've managed to hit 2 prompts successfully so far. Let's see if I can get prompt number 3. Oh, I just completely missed the table. That works too. Okay, so miss number 2. We'll try again. Do I just like try for the cup at the front that's like my, not reward cup, but cup that like actually want something from? Or do I try for the, I don't know. Like it's so close, but I also feel like I'm just going to completely fuck it up. Oh, close. Okay, so that's miss number 3, but if you have seen some of my latest videos, I changed it from 3 misses to 5. So I still can keep going before I have to add another book. Damn it, this is why we don't go for the front cup, because you always miss. Okay, miss number 4. Let's go. Oh my god, that was so unfair! Oh no! I got so excited for having a month with no misses. Well, no punishments. Okay, so that's miss number 5. So we are actually adding a book. This is karma for me trying to loophole Anthony, isn't it? Okay, that's fine. It's fine. I should have just taken the fucking punishment. This punishment is gonna make me just... Why did I implement that it stays until I get it in? Should have just been went for one throw. Anyways, here we go. No! No! Oh, thank... Oh, okay. So what did we get? Oh, okay, so we got romance with no punishment or reward. I don't really have any romance that are on, like I don't really have any romance in my publishing pile. And I don't really have any romance that's on my want to read in 2021 list. And I don't have any romance in that category either, so that gives me free reign to pick a romance, which I don't actually have a lot of. So I'm going to read The Improbable Theory of Anna and Zach by Brian Katcher, which is a geeky romance about 2 teens recovering from heartbreak and discovering themselves on an out-of-word accidental first date. So, yeah. I've heard it's good. And we will replace that one with colour. And now I'll bring my other cups back. Okay, so we have 3 of our 6. Let's get some more now the cups are back. Oh, miss again too. That works real well. Oh man, we're back at it. Last month I did so well with only 6 books and I got them all read, and now I'm just gonna... It's fine. Okay. I have one more chance left to get 3 more books. And I'm running out of light because this is taking so long. Okay, it's fine. Is anyone else seeing this? Like, why is it so bouncy? Ah, well, there we go. We're officially back to 7 books. Why didn't I just set it at 7 books? We all know we're going to get there. Thank you. So, we got colour. So I will do a random colour generator, and then I will have to pick a book from my shelf that matches that colour as best as I can. Random colour. And we got green. I think I know exactly what book I'm going to pick for this. Okay, so this is the green we got. And this is the book that I am picking. As you can see, very close. So I'm going to pick The Poison Heart by Kaylin Bayron because it is on my amazing want to read list. And we will replace that prompt with this one. YA Fantasy. Okay. Book number 5. So I've obviously run out of buttons, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring these all back down and I will start again on my count. So that is my first miss. What's going on? Why do I do this to myself? Miss number 2, and I'm swapping balls. That ball is going into ball jail for now. dolls and it would have been fine. Okay, so we got, oh yay, we got LGBTQIA+, and I have so many choices. Where do I go? What do I read? I'm going to read The True Colours of a Little White Lie by Gabriel Bergmoser. I absolutely loved his thriller, and this is his first YA. Little concerned if I'm going to like it as much, but it's a nice thin one, and I think I've had this on my TBR before and didn't get to it, so it's about time, right? And we'll swap that prompt with historical fiction. Where are all my rewards at, Anthony? I can't find any of them. You know what he's done? He's probably been a sneaky bugger and stuck them all on the edges. Okay, so now it's time to get one of our first punishment books. I'll take it. Oh, this is a fun one. So we got TBR Jar, which is books that have been on my shelf for like 18 months plus. And I have a jar of them sitting aside to pick up, but there's a reward on it. So he was kind of nice. Okay, we will pick out of the TBR jar first. Please be kind. And the book that we got was this one. I don't even know. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's okay. It's a YA. It's called Read Me Like a Book. Hang on, let me just grab it. So what we pulled out was Read Me Like a Book by Liz Kessler. Or I really bought this book because it's got a stunning cover and it's been blurbed by Jodi Picoult, who is one of my favorite authors. So yeah, it's like coming of age story about a woman who is falling in love for the first time, I think. I don't know. I'm excited. It's not too big. The writing's pretty big, so I'm excited. Now, let's grab my quick reward before I forget. Okay, so I got Buy a Book, which would usually be really good, but I'm on a book buying ban at the moment, and I'm not allowed to buy any more books until I finish half of my punishment reads. So I'm going to put this reward back in and pick a different one because I don't want to waste my reward. This is so good. Okay, PickPong, I do love you again. So I got -1 book, which means I don't need to get my final punishment book, which means I have completed PickPong. My TBR is sorted, and I only have 6 books. Oh, so give me a second and I will run you through what I'm reading in the month of July. This is what I'm reading in July for PickPong. I am actually pretty stoked with this. It's not too chunky. I think I'll be able to get through this. I got a couple of ones on here that I really wanted to read because they were on my want to read for publisher list. So thank you, PickPong, for taking me on that amazing roller coaster ride. So let's go through what they actually are, what they're about, and why I'm reading them. My first prompt was gold, and for that I am going to be reading Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. Second prompt was buddy read, and for that I am going to be reading Girl 1 by Sarah Flannery Murphy, and this is the one that I'm buddy reading with some friends over on Bookstagram. My third prompt was a romance, and for this one I am going to be reading The Improbable Theory of Anna and Zach by Brian Catcher. I then got a random color generator and I got the color green, so I chose This Poison Heart by Kaylin Bayron, green all over, and I am so keen to read this one. Then I got an LGBTQIA+. For this one I chose The True Color of a Little White Lie. And lastly I got TBR Jar, which picked for me Read Me Like a Book by Liz Kessler. I also want to give a special shout out and a thanks to the publishers that have sent me some of these books. I will have the links down below so that you can go and check them out yourself, as some of these aren't coming out until early July. Yeah, stay tuned. I'll be giving you guys a bit of an update on what these books are all about in the coming months and what I thought about them. But for now, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe down below so you get notifications when I put out new videos every week on Wednesdays and Fridays. And until next time guys, happy reading!